Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to the 4th edition of the Copa De La Familia, Inter Miami's premier esports event. Happy to have you with us this evening, whether it's on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube, along with the MLS Cup winning coach Thomas Rangan. I'm Joe Malfa. TR, it's been too long, man. We did this together back in 2021. You let me fly solo last year in 22, but it's good to have you back.
Absolutely. I can't wait, by the way. You got Kamal Miller, Team Fray, obviously, and they're joined today by Hugo LaBarca and Ricardo Gutierrez. Is there a cup? Yes, there is a cup, by the way, to be won. So, yes, this is going to be absolutely awesome. I will be talking to all the participants, by the way, about tactics. There's going to be 1v1 games, 2v2 games as well. Then the aggregate eventually get us to a champion as well. Can't wait, Joe. And nice to team up with you again.
I mean, the best part about this, for me at least, is you know nothing about this. You are from that older school age. You probably never picked up the control of yourself in your life, but you're going to have a lot of fun. We know that.
Absolutely, I will. And just so people know, Messi is one of the top 3 players, by the way, in his ratings in the world. And I think Messi's part of this team, by the way. What a journey this year Inter Miami was, obviously, and the journey continues virtually today with some big games being played and some supporters here. Hey, Cole, who you here for? Kamal Miller or Ian Frey? Okay, he's not talking right now, but there's some family members of both Hugo and Ricardo here. So, yeah, let's get rocking and rolling, Joe Malfa. Let's do it.
I get to stay seated and comfortable. You're the one that's got to get up and start walking around. So while you go do that and you start to get to know and interview our participants today, I'll take you through how some of this is going to work. So we're here because the EMLS Amateur Cup took place back on October 1st here this year. Online tournament. That's how everybody qualified into this, depending on how far they went. 23 participants in all competed for a chance to be here tonight in the 4th edition of the Copa De La Familia. Now, today we have 2 competitors who made it the furthest in that tournament, in that EMLS Cup, and they will be mixed with 2 current players of Inter Miami. As TR mentioned, Kamal Miller, Ian Frey are here with us today. So Team Miller, that's Kamal's side, he will be teamed up with, let me make sure I get this right, Team Miller is with Hugo LaBarca, who came in 3rd place in last year's tournament. Remember that name. And then Ian Frey will be with Ricardo Gutierrez. And it looks like TR is over there and ready, so I'll send it his way so we can meet the competitors.
But it would be a little better for my vocal cords to do that. I'm starting with Team Miller and obviously Hugo. Welcome first and foremost to the 4th annual Copa de la Familia. Tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get here, your age, whatever you want to share, and introduce some of your friends/family members as well. Again, welcome, Hugo.
Thank you. I'm here because last year I came to the Copa de La Familia, to the Amateur Cup. I finished 3rd place, and I got a place with some players from Miami. It was nice, so I wanted to try it again this year. And I again went 3rd place. I lost to this guy here, to Ricardo. Not today, but I trust you, Kamal. I trust you. And I'm just here with my sister and my cousin.
Awesome. Absolutely great. So Kamal Miller has a very good teammate here. Now Miller has beaten Frey once, and Frey's beaten Miller once, but it was 6-1. That's like an ass kicking, basically. Yeah, correct. Okay. U.S. versus Canada a little bit. We all know Kamal Miller, obviously center back of Inter Miami, Canadian international, played in the World Cup, MLS All-Star, and also signed for a few more years. Right on, brother. Thank you. How's it like to be here with a teammate, 1v1s, and then 2 versus 2 as well? So what is your venture here, and how excited are you, and what are your chances of winning today, Kamal?
I think my chances are very high. Put that out there to begin with, but yeah, overall I'm excited to be here. Great opportunity to connect through the game of FIFA in a different way. So
it's not FIFA anymore, by the way.
EAFC.
EAFC, that's right. It just came out, 2024, and the guys are already making excuses. Ian Miller goes, "Oh, I haven't played this yet. Oh my God, what's going on?" So I would like to see that. Ricardo, so you've beaten this gentleman here. So Ian Frey's smiling right now. He's going, okay, that's pretty good. Again, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about the people that are supporting you and you know, how you got here.
Yeah, I was able to play against Hugo in the semifinals, but it was a tight game. I won the last minute. I have played against him a few times. Every game is a really, really, really tight game. Yeah, I came here with my brother. I hope my family is watching this.
Absolutely. Ian Frey, by the way, Ian Frey can choose between Jamaica and the U.S. And if I'm correct, you were called up in the provisional Gold Cup Jamaican roster, and your sister represents Jamaica as well. So, young, homegrown, 2021 signed, came through this beautiful academy that's only 5 years young or old, if you want to say so. Ian Frey, center back, great young talent, obviously. Played in that first game in the in the Leagues Cup, where we eventually won that as well. Re-injured, unfortunately, but you're back and running. This time you'll do it with your fingers, though. What do you expect today with your teammate?
To win, simple.
I like that. Real quick for our viewers, who's ever played this new game in a 2v2 setting? Have you done that, Ian?
No.
No, this year, no.
All right, so that's exciting times. Nick M, well done. You added something to this that really makes this interesting. You ever played 2v2 in this new format right here in the EA FC 24?
I can say a couple of times I have.
All right, Kamal is smiling. Yeah, brother. Have you ever?
No, I haven't myself.
All right, let's get ready to rock and roll. And I think, if I'm correct, the first game will be Ian Frey versus Hugo LaBarca. So, guys, let's get ready. Let's find our seats over there, which is in front of our supporters. And let's let the games virtually begin.
Absolutely. Let's start heading over that way. And as you mentioned, it'll be Ian Frey against Hugo LaBarca in the first matchup here. The second one will be a 1v1 between Kamal Miller and Ricardo Gutierrez, and then the 2v2. So the way it's going to work, aggregate of all three games will be taken into account to see which team, whether it's Team Miller or Team Frey, is the champion of the day and gets to take home this trophy in the 4th edition of the Copa De La Familia. So what I've found, having done this the last couple of years, TR, again, ditched me last year. It was just me. But what I found is that when you get to this format, when you get down to the nitty-gritty, it's a matter of keeping it close. Kamal, Ian might be confident, and maybe when they're playing on the road and traveling, they're beating their teammates, beating each other. But this is a different atmosphere here, and they're going up against different competition. So what I've found the last couple of years, the key is for our pros to keep it close and then get to the 2v2, and whatever happens, happens at that point. So without further ado, set it that way. Let's go. Let's get going.
Again, 90-minute games, 6-minute halves, by the way. Goals are important, obviously, when you get to the TV2. Huge. Inter Miami versus Inter Miami, that is. And all of a sudden, it's quiet. People are focused right now. Absolutely brilliant. I want to talk to Kamal Miller here, and any idea yet the formation, the tactics that your teammates right now is deploying?
No idea, but I'm paying close attention, trying to figure out his tendencies and stuff like that, and hopefully when that third game comes, we can be on the same page.
Awesome. And Ian said, doesn't matter if I play yes or no, you can talk to me. So Ian, again, I've never played this game. I've coached before. I won an MLS Cup, by the way. I'm wearing the ring in '99 with DC United. Coached 4 MLS teams, went to 4 under 20 World Cups. That's what Ian Frey's trying to do as well. So Ian, so far with this new 24 format, any changes you've made tactically? Are you a possession guy or more in transition? Talk to us.
You know, I just like to score goals. That's pretty much it.
I love it. I'm from the Netherlands, by the way, so total football. Huh? Naranja Mecanica, my friend from Jamaica. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'm getting intense right now.
You're getting in their way, TR. They're trying to focus. He's got to defend. He's got to defend.
Ian is sweating a little bit right now. I said, yeah, I'll talk to you.
Offside. There you go. And just to be clear, Team Fray, we got the pink jerseys going on. Yeah, give me a nod. In the pink.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely correct. And still zeros. Tight game so far. We're in the 12th minute. How's your teammate Ian Frey doing so far?
No, he's doing pretty good right now. I hope he can get the result and let's win this, man. I want that trophy.
There you go. Very simple as well. Tight game. As I said, both teams tactically pretty much arranged in the same way. Play possession. Ooh, yeah, falta, eh?
Straight red.
Very harsh. And this is a game changer, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible. A red card for Busquets. Ooh, baby.
So Ian's down a man.
Yeah, Ian's down a man. I'm just going to go right here. Cole, yeah, sooner or later you got to come out and see who you support. Cole, our goalkeeper, training, preparing for the trip to China, am I correct? With Leo Messi and company to play 2 games right there. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Are you supporting anybody here?
I think I have to back Ian, but
Whoa, Kamal Miller.
And don't let him try to sheepishly hide behind that. He walked in here with Ian. He's 100% behind Ian.
That's the guy that's behind you in goal, you know, choosing another guy. Okay, whatever. But I get it. That's pretty cool. Are you any good at this?
not good at all.
All right, a little bit further here. Talking to some of the spectators that obviously are supporting people. Who are you? What's your name and who are you supporting?
Aaron. My cousin is Hugo LaBarca.
Ah, perfect. Okay, Hugo, there you go.
Yeah, same. Supporting my brother, Hugo. Yay!
Do we have any Gutierrez family here by any chance? Ah, yes, there is somebody here. What's your name?
Hey, Andres.
Andres, okay.
TR, watch out behind you. Almost down a man. Ian almost got a goal down a man.
Yeah. Now Ian has to make a decision. He wants to score a goal. Is he going to go low pressure and counter? Or is he just going to say, you know what, with 10 men, I can still possess and go forward? Very interesting. And how would that change? Because I don't know. So a red card, clearly, in the game is important. What do you see so far being a man down or up for that matter?
Yeah, he had to remove a striker and put another midfielder because of that red card. But, I mean, he's playing really good. If he keeps being concentrated, he can get the result.
That was basically a nice way, TR, of him saying, don't distract Ian. He's down a man right now.
And I'm talking to Kamal that with a numerical advantage, which not always means a guaranteed win, because sometimes the team with 11 tries to relax a little bit and think game over. So it looks still pretty even right now, but over time, you think you're going to wear this team down?
Yeah, I think most definitely. You know, this is a game, especially in FIFA, where fatigue matters, and I think with the 10 men, Ian's going to be chasing the game, especially late on, and that's where we'll take advantage.
He might be up a goal, though. He might be up a goal.
Oof. Goalkeepers on both sides, by the way, coming up huge in this one. And talking about huge, what a year Inter Miami FC had. We won the cup, obviously, the Leagues Cup, final, the Open Cup. Yes, we did not make the playoffs, but what a tremendous season. And both players here, Kamal Miller, Canadian.
Oh.
Talk to me, Kamal. What happened?
I don't know. I think the ref regrets the red card a bit, and he's helping Ian out, but we need him to be fair.
Talking about fair, I mean, Kamal Miller brought in from Montreal, center back, as I said again, played in the World Cup versus a young talent in Ian Frey, both very much part of this team this year and their success. And Ian is, I think, a great example of what we've done here in terms of developing players. So many homegrown players that broke through this year from not only Ian, but his teammates, Benja Kamanski. You're talking about Noah Allen, and you're talking about, I think, against DC United, a Philly away. I think we had 6 academy players on the field. What just, ¿Qué pasa? What just happened?
Penalty.
Oh, nobody look at the controller. There we go. Ian's turning. Ian's turning.
Here we go. That's
He's
huge.
turned away.
Messi's taking it. With his
He's
right
going to make himself take it. He's going to make himself take it.
I love it, Ian. Confidence. Oh!
Ian Frey scores with Ian Frey, just like you drew it up.
Let's see how good your memory is. First goal in MLS, I remember, was against Ian Frey.
DC United.
Yeah, baby. There you go.
Ian, be honest. I'm asking you a real question right now. Tira, put the mic in his face. In a real game, are you taking the ball away from Messi at a penalty? There's no way.
Of course not.
Okay. Enjoy it here.
So this game has been incredible. Red card, second red card, a penalty as well. Referee just influencing this game dramatically. Tight still, everything to play for. Both teams, good opportunities. Goalkeepers coming up big. And both teams right now, 10v10, more space to exploit.
That chance to go up 2 there right before half, that would have been a backbreaker maybe. I'll say this already, Ian, we had Edison Ascona, Robbie Robinson helping us out with this last year. I don't know if you played those guys, but just based on these first 45 minutes, I'd bet you beat those guys all the time because they were struggling a little bit. They lost by a few goals each, and you're here at halftime up 1-0.
And going back again to Inter Miami, Benja was actually the first player to complete the player pathway. So important at the academy for Inter Miami, obviously, where he went from youth to MLS Next Pro to MLS, and then the U.S. men's national team. That's obviously, at the end of the day, what all players want to do, represent their countries. And Inter Miami is giving those young players a tremendous opportunity to showcase their talents, with Tata Martino believing in youth. The addition, obviously, of Messi, Busquets, and Alba. We're talking about Facundo Farias. We're talking about Toto Aviles. That came in the under-22 initiative, and I think we're all stoked and excited for 2024. Oof, another great save right there. When our season will start in the CONCACAF Champions League, by the way, because of our win versus Nashville in the league's final, allows us now to be crowned king of CONCACAF if things will go our way. So China first, a little bit of rest, preseason, probably late January and February, and we can't wait for this team to get going again. And we can't wait, actually, at this tight game at the 50th minute to see if there's still some other things here. Kamal, you feel comfortable that this is still the tactic you need to employ? Is it time maybe is this the time to take out a defender and add another forward, or you say that's still too early?
I think it's still a bit too early. There's a lot of minutes left to play in the game, and like we see now, we're attacking well, so.
And Kamal, who would you say, Kamal, is the best FIFA player when you guys get on the road and are all together? Is there a clear-cut number one as far as best FIFA player on the team?
We don't play too often FIFA. I've only played against a couple guys like Ian and Robbie, and that's about it who I've played against, so it's hard to say.
Well, you still could say who's the best among those three, but you'll probably say yourself, so I'll spare you that.
By the way, I like Frey's approach right here. Am I correct? You're trying to go for 2 instead of just parking the bus right now?
I'm playing 5 in the back.
Okay, Jose Mourinho, okay.
How dare neither of you, though, by the way, with Cole sitting behind you, with all due respect to Drake Callender, how did none of you sub out Drake for Cole? I mean, he's got to be there. Got to be. Hugo trying to get this goal back here. Half hour to go. Oh, you got to be careful. You don't go down 2 men here. Uh-oh, yellow. This is the one thing for this new game I cannot figure out yet. Free kicks. I'll get there eventually.
I'm looking at the crowd right here. Who thinks they know Inter Miami really well, of any of the supporters that are not playing right now? Raise your hand. I have a question for you. I don't have a prize. Maybe I do have a prize. I'll look at Nick there. Anybody maybe? All right. Who was the first academy player to score a goal for Inter Miami FC? Anybody? I'm going to another academy player. Who was the first guy?
David Ruiz.
Si, senor. Very good, Team Fray.
Oh, don't go in. You got a yellow. Oh! Equalizer.
Game on, baby. Game on.
Now's where it gets intense here. Now you got both guys making some subs.
Yep.
figure it out.
Yeah, and I must say, 9 out of 10 time in management coaching during the game with 5 substitutions as a coach, which when I coached MLS, again, I coached 4 MLS teams, won a championship in '99 with DC United. It's altered the game, and Tata Martino has done a great job, I think, in out-coaching his opponents at certain times by tweaking the 11, by making some changes to formation or inserting players that can make a difference. And here we go, breakaway. Oh, Robbie Robinson. What else is new? No, I like Robbie, you know. I misses once in a while, so does Messi. I would say the same about other players.
So we got Ian Frey with the goal as himself on a penalty at one end. Leo Campana with the goal at the other end for Hugo LaBarca, who's on Team Miller. Ian Frey representing himself in this first game on Team Fray. Remember, we've got both 1v1s first, then 2v2. Aggregate of the 3 games is your Copa De La Familia champion here in the 4th edition. Under 15 to play, through to Messi, and it's just wide. See, you just mentioned TR. Everybody misses once in a while.
By the way, that was a pretty good build-up, dude, I must say. Very patient around, it's at the arc of concentration, which is zone 14, just outside of the 18-yard box, is where Messi pretty much makes his living. The hardest zone, by the way, to make a living, but he does. But man, put in a platter, and the big man cannot pull this trigger at almost the 80th minute, 1-1, 10 more minutes to play, all to play for. Although, would both teams be happy with a draw?
It would make
you don't want to give up anything late, guys, because you throw numbers forward. So that balance still needs to be there.
And all about the aggregate, too. Don't forget, with that 2v2 game at the end, try to keep it as close as you can to make sure that last game is in the balance. Chance to win it here maybe for Hugo. Saved by Ian Frey's side.
Unbelievable.
It has not felt at any point like this has been 11v10. This has been back and forth. Ian's adjustment. Now, whether he got some help from his partner there, Ricardo, and whispering in his ear, telling him what to do as far as the substitutions down a man, but it has worked out so far. Just 5 minutes to go. Get the ball to Messi. Trying to figure out what to do with it. Trying to draw a penalty. He goes down. Oh, the referee thought about it. Stolen back. Oh, my goodness. You got to get rid of that one. Is he using Kamal on that? You got to come get your boy. Hugo's using you out the back and almost gave it away to cost the game.
I'll tell you, both teams' interior defending inside the 18-yard box have been pretty darn good.
This is going to be it. Last play here. Look at the clock, upper left. That should be the whistle. 1-1. Good games, guys.
And actually, I'm happy with the 1-1 because it means that the third game, regardless of the result in the second game, is going to mean something, the 2v2.
Well, it depends. Depends what the score is.
Well, true. But
let's see how
still in
Kamal
the
hangs
shout
first.
in as well. So we got now Mr. Kamal Miller versus Ricardo Gutierrez. Interesting as well. Both are setting up. It'll be interesting to see if there's any real change in tactics between these two players versus that first game. It's Inter Miami versus Inter Miami. Is everybody at 95?
Yes, 95 for everybody. Keep it fair across the board.
All right.
Keep it even.
Interesting.
Now
Yeah.
heading into game 2. Again, Ian Frey, a tie 1-1 in the first game against Hugo LaBarca, which, I'll be honest, I didn't necessarily expect that result. Hugo was our third-place finisher in the tournament coming through here, and he lost in the semifinal now to Ricardo, who's going up against Kamal.
Interesting.
So 1-1 through the first.
4-2 with
1-1 through the
Hugo
first.
against a traditional 4-2-3-1.
Did you just bench Ian? Kamal just benched Ian.
That's a guy. These guys will meet each other in a few minutes.
Wait, is Cole really not there? Cole, I swear I thought you were in this game. I swear you should be there. Wait, somebody go down. Who is the third keeper? Is it probably... No, he's in it. He's in it? So put him in. What are we doing?
I don't know about this one, but he's in on my FIFA.
Okay.
Don't tell me Nick Marsman is still in this one, although I'm Dutch. Where is he, San Antonio?
I've been asked to give a prediction for this game. I don't want to make anybody mad, but I'm feeling Ricardo by a couple goals here. That's what I'm feeling. It's going to have to be a come-from-behind effort. Some redemption possibly for Hugo in that 1-1 draw against Ian. Some redemption for Hugo and Kamal in the 2v2. I was asked for one. I gave one. I did my job. And here they go. On their way. Opening whistle, opening kick. Game number 2. TR, I got to give a prediction about you.
It's hard for me. I'm not a 4-4-2 guy, to be real honest with you, and that's another big-time save, by the way. Both teams with ease getting in the opponent's 18-yard boxes. Set piece is huge, obviously. Ooh, 2v1, short corner. Lines are pushing up.
Look at this ball movement.
Correct.
So again, we've got Kamal in the black, and we've got Ricardo on Team Fray in the white, or pardon me, the pink. 1-1 aggregate from the first game. Early goal from Ian against Hugo. Hugo equalized late. Plenty of opportunities there were for both sides to get a win, but it finished 1-1, and that was again with Ian playing down a man. He picked up a red card from Busquets about 15 minutes in. See if we could keep this one 11v11, fellas.
Oh, great ball in. And I'm telling you, that's pretty decent cross, great header. Another brilliant save, by the way.
Kamal dedicated to the build out the back.
Yeah, if you can win the midfield battle out of a 4-2-3-1, you're in business. You don't want your center backs to play long periods of time 1v1 against a two-front, two number 9 kind of situation.
I'm still caught up on the fact that Kamal just straight up benched Ian. That's going to add some fuel to the Game 3 fire when they go 2v2. And tight so far. Still scoreless 15 minutes into this one. This is where Ian picked up the red card last game.
Yeah, I'm talking about Ian. Let me just talk to Ian about his teammate.
PK again. Oh my goodness.
God.
Oh, he's taking it with Ian. That's a good teammate right there. That's a good teammate right there.
All right, things have altered, obviously. Ian Frey's team up, Team Fray up 1-0. How do you feel so far about this game?
Amazing. I think I'm the top goal scorer so far, so it feels good also. It's all good. Yeah.
Do you see any distinct differences between you and your teammate? Because, I mean, you need to start looking ahead at the 2v2. So you guys complement each other's tactics, which is interesting. So do you see anything here that he can add to your strength already?
I don't know. I play 5 in the back, so if he wants to play 5 in the back, then we'll be good.
All right.
Ooh, almost a second one from Ricardo.
Hugo, I know down 1-0. Any advice for Kamal Miller at this point in time, or are you pretty happy? And obviously the PK is not 100% in my opinion, but in saying that, where can you make some changes? I think, or your teammate.
I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think he's going places. He's cooking. Just let him cook. Let him cook, man.
Okay, let him cook. I love it.
He might get cooked for a second goal, though, right now. Oh. Got away with that foul. Referee felt bad after the first PK.
Listen, let's be really honest. Kamal Miller might be one of the best slide tackling center backs in MLS.
I would drop the word might. He is.
Ooh, out of 29 teams, I don't know if he's a top guy. He's in the top
Number
3,
one.
but that's a shocking foul. That's a shocking call. VAR not working today. Ian Frey, oh my God. Can he be the leading goal scorer with his third? Off the spot again, going straight down the middle. Ian Frey is going to have a talk with Tata Martino and said, listen, I think I'm a 9, actually.
So we're at 3-1 on the aggregate right now in favor of Team Fray.
Yeah.
We got to have a talk, though, TR. I'm still going back.
I'm not sure if I should ask Kamal anything. I'm sure I was a center back, too, so I wasn't happy with those decisions either. Where are you at now at 2-0 down? How can you change this thing?
I think the penalties are absolutely ridiculous. I think I'm playing well overall. The chances will come.
I like it. As you said, slow burn, slow cooking. There you go.
Got a chance here. Oof.
Yeah, critical to get back in this game at 2-1.
We got to go back to that conversation of TR about this best slide tackling center back. Did you not see what he did against Nashville? You and I were right next to each other. Right here. That regular season game was 11 days after the Leagues Cup final. I think he tracked down Hani Mukhtar from about 40 yards away and was the defensive player of the week. Yeah? You got to remember that.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
Actually, had 2 or 3 more in that game in 1v1s. He certainly is cooking, no doubt about it. 40th minute, 2-1. Both games have been tied with a draw in the first game. We've got a 2-1 game right now, all to play for. It looks like this third game, 2 versus 2, will be huge. Oh! Offsides right there.
I thought they called another penalty for a second. All right, so back to 2-1 means it's at 3-2 on aggregate in favor of Team Fray. That's what you want, TR. You want that drama, that 1-goal tie, aggregate, whatever the case may be, as long as it's tight, going into that 2v2.
Yep.
The 2v2 is the ultimate equalizer because it changes everything. You start getting into, is one guy going to be selfish? Is he going to lay the ball off? Are they going to start working together well as a team? Who shines the brightest? 2v2 is the ultimate equalizer. And this might be an equalizer in this game right here. Save made. Oh, did he blow the half on that?
Yeah.
Wow, half was blown on that.
All right, real quick here to the guys. 2-1, back in this game. Mr. Miller, what do you expect in that second half?
Keep up the momentum. I think we're going to pull it back 2-2 and then go 3-2.
Absolutely brilliant. And obviously, Ricardo, what is your tactical arrangement for the next 45 minutes up 2-1?
Yeah, probably I'm going to take the position a little bit more and then try to counterattack then.
Okay. Ian was shaking his head a little bit, Ricardo. You didn't see that, but when you said counterattack, because Ian is more like full press, high press, scoring goals. You agree with the tactics? Yeah, a little bit lower pressure, quick in transition, and score a third one in the counter?
Exactly.
He wants to get that quick goal right out the gates here and maybe play a little more defensive after that. Go up 3-1. No. Slip through from Messi. Got blocked. Looked like who was that coming through? Who's he got back there? Krivtsov came through with the block. Again, we got Kamal Miller right now wearing the black kits. We've got Ricardo Gutierrez in the pink kits.
Let's see how intimately these guys know their teammates. Why is Kamal Miller always playing with a white wrist protection? Do you know that?
Yeah, because back in the day he had like a thing in the hand and he couldn't play with it, so he had to have a white thing. I know.
That's great. So back in the day, Kamal Miller, you had a problem with your wrist?
Something like that.
And right now, wrist is functioning very well.
Definitely. When it comes to FIFA, there's no issues.
And maybe on a serious note, Ian, where are you in your oh my God. I mean,
Another penalty.
I mean,
They show the replay. They're slowing it down. They got to show the replay here. Where is it? Where is it?
no way that's a penalty. Ian Frey, you're a center back. No, and
Where was it?
Now I want to be serious. Was that a penalty?
You know, with all due respect to the referee, I respect his decision.
Oh my God, no, not again. Not again. Yeah, baby. Hat trick, 4 goals in the tournament so far. Unbelievable.
So all 4 goals that have been scored by Team Fray have been penalties by virtual version of Ian Frey. Just like we all thought it would be.
All right. And on a serious note, Ian, where are you in your recovery looking at 2024?
I'll probably be back 100% like April.
Awesome. That's when we need you, baby. That's the start of the season. A lot of games next year. Inter Miami could potentially play 60 games plus. MLS, Leagues Cup, Open Cup, and obviously now we've entered the CONCACAF Club Championship, and these first rounds is groups of 4. So you talk about already playing 6 games, probably at the tail end for your preseason before you even play an MLS game, which always has been an advantage for the Mexican teams who are deeper in their tournament. So, Joe, what's your expectation in the offseason, and how are you looking forward to calling again next year the games as we've done for so many years?
Hey, it's going to go by real quick. That's all I know. You always feel like all of a sudden the offseason is abruptly here, and then before you know it, the regular season is back around. And even earlier this year, like you said, because of Champions Cup. The draw, by the way, for Champions Cup takes place in December. So we're already only about 7 or so weeks from the draw for Champions Cup. And from there, we'll figure out what the pathway would be. $20 minutes to go in this one. See if Kamal can work one back. At least get it to a 1-goal aggregate split going in the 2v2, which again will be Kamal Miller and Hugo LaBarca against Ian Frey. Ricardo Gutierrez, who wants to go up a 3rd goal here, but looks like Kamal with himself blocked that one.
And we've seen situations, Joe, this year, even with Inter Miami, coming from behind, obviously.
Oh, he's got to come back from 3 down now.
But the 4-1 is definitely a killer. And now you got to start thinking about the 2v2, all right? You got to draw. You've lost 4-1. So the onus is on Kamal Miller now. You have to go for it, brother, in the last game, obviously, because now goals are at a premium. So if this result holds, we're talking about 3 points for Team Fray, 1 for Miller, and 5 goals, 4 and 2 for
So it'll be 5,
Miller.
5-2 aggregate in favor. Maybe one more, though, right now.
Ooh, that would be that's a tough one.
5-2 aggregate right now in favor of Ian Frey's side. Kamal got a chance here. Beat a man. Nope.
That's some good defending, no doubt about it. Where's John Hurtman when you need him, Kamal Miller? He's good in motivating referees.
Can we get a penalty call back the other way? Make it up, maybe?
Yeah.
4 penalties between the two games for Team Fray. Gotta take a look, see if they cook the settings over there, where the referee was more one-sided and the sliders.
85th minute. Can Kamal Miller, prior to this third decisive game, the 2v2, get one more goal back? That will make that third game really interesting.
Or give up one more and make it less interesting. He's got to be careful
or counter zone right now.
Oh, DeAndre's got this. He got space. Make this count. Make this count. There it is!
Oh, I'm telling you, this could
was
be
big.
Huge. Absolutely. A 2-0 win in the 2v2 for the Miller team will get you the trophy. So game over, and we're going back to Joe Malfa.
Well, here we are. You got 1-1 in the first game. You got 4-2 in the second game. So Team Fray will go ahead with a 5-3 aggregate advantage going into our 2v2. They're working everything out right now, getting all set up, getting the extra controllers out there to make sure we can get things going. But from what we saw, TR, it's going to be a tight last game here. Come join me again. I'm feeling lonely, TR.
Absolutely. Well, I'll be there in a minute. I just want to make sure that, are you guys, Team Fray, happy with the tactics here that you guys decided?
Yeah, we're pretty confident in these.
Very confident.
We got the results.
Yeah, okay. Kamal? You guys in the same wavelength, so to speak, tactically, and how you want to play and how you want to, you need 2 or 3 goals.
Yeah, here we are. We know the position we're in. We got to go for it. So.
All right. All to play for this final match.
Okay, ready to go. Now with this 2v2, you got to sit right next to me now. You can't be distracting anybody. We got all 4 locked in on the game. Welcome back to the stage here, TR. So what do you think? You were right there. You had a front row seat to those first 2 games. You think that Team Miller can make the comeback, or you think that this beautiful cup right here is going with Team Fray this year?
Well, I think the interesting part, Joe, is that in both games, both teams created equal amount of opportunities. At the end, the referee obviously made a...
We're talking about a video game. We're still blaming the referee. It's just like real life. It's just like real life.
The referee made some calls that, Mr. Miller wasn't particularly happy about. If we're talking about how many goals were scored total, 7 and 5 were from the penalty spot, am I correct? And 4 were scored by Mr. Frey, then you got to wonder if there's something wrong with the system.
Yeah, it was 5-3 on aggregate with 4 Ian Frey penalties on Team Fray. I'm not saying it's suspicious. I'm just saying it's a little suspicious.
All right, just Joe, you're good with numbers.
Am I?
So what does Team Miller have to do to win this trophy in this third game, 2 versus 2?
Well, I'm going to be real honest right now. They had a meeting about tiebreakers before we started, and I don't know what the verdict was. So once we get that clarified, what the tiebreaker is, if the 2-goal win, I'll let you know. But if I'm Team Miller, I'm just trying to win this by 3. Forget about the tiebreaker. Go out and get it.
That's a great point. And I'm telling you, a goal anywhere for Team Fray might spell the end of Team Miller. So this is huge, actually. And Ian Frey, I think they're going to sit in a little bit and counter this team. They're a little afraid. They're getting a little tight. Third game, final.
Hey, Nick, did we officially decide on that tiebreaker? Because it could come into play here. We got to make sure we know exactly what we're talking about. See if
Kamal Miller's getting up right now. He's looking at some things. Not happy. Lost your shoes, Kamal? Oh, he needs water. Yeah, of
TR,
course.
I got you. We've got an answer.
Give those participants some water, hydration.
TR, we got an answer. If it's tied aggregate at the end of this, it is next goal wins, which is an important tagline for you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it is next goal wins if we get to a tied aggregate at the end of this. Had to get your movie plug in there.
Thank you
got a
very
movie star
much.
sitting next to me.
Yeah, I don't think everybody really cares about that Michael Fassbender is playing me in a movie, but it's all right. I know you do. All right, here we go.
Players in the tunnel. Time to get things going. All right, so again, it's Team Fray in the pink. It's Team Miller in the black. Team Fray with a 2-goal aggregate lead coming into this final. So Hugo LaBarca and Kamal Miller, down 2 goals, need to at least get it level to force a golden goal Otherwise, it'll be Team Fray who takes on the trophy. And Ricardo Gutierrez, who won, or went the furthest rather, and beat Hugo in the initial amateur tournament to get to this point. Look at Hugo and Ricardo. Look at them. They're already sitting up in their seat. That's when you know. I'm sure everybody's seen that meme by now. When you go from sitting back to sitting up, that's when you know it's real when it comes to EAFC 24. And now it's real. This is always where it gets interesting when you're 2v2. Starting to see who's controlling which player. Can you start playing off of each other? Is somebody going to want to be the hero and take a shot from 35 out instead of playing the ball through? See TR look as a coach. This is what you love to see right here. This is what you love to see. Everybody locked in. On the right side of your screen, everybody's locked in. That's what you want to see as a coach. Chance for Team Fray to get one early here. 10 minutes in. Well, the good thing at least we didn't see a red card last game, but we did see 3 penalties. Taylor with it for Team Miller. Slip through for Messi on Team Miller. And Ian Frey. Was that you playing as yourself there, Ian? Intercepting that? I believe so. No, it was Ricardo. It was Ricardo. Okay. And attack going here for Team Miller. Messi on it for Martinez. Oh, wait, big save by Calendar. For Team Fray, keep the aggregate advantage at 2. Was very nearly down to 1.
So we're almost 20 minutes in. It's 0-0. I'm talking about to Team Miller right here, and anybody can answer. You guys happy where you're at?
Definitely, I think we're have all the pressure.
Oh, if that was a penalty, I would have come and turned the console off myself. No way.
So, if you keep the 0, it's pretty much a done deal.
Exactly. We're gonna get like 5 goals in this game.
Is that currently the tactic? Sit deep, and don't concede, and try to find one in the counter. But the most important thing right now is not to give up a goal. Am I correct?
Yeah, if they score a goal, the game's going to be really tight. So you have to wait.
You have to defend with numbers, obviously. Yeah, babe, listen. Possession, killing the clock, getting the corner. Oh, he's the counter.
Back post.
Great encouragement here in the fray. I have no idea who's controlling whom in terms of the play. You guys manipulate every player, or is one in charge of the defensive players? How does this work?
We do every player, but he's red and I'm yellow, so little markers above us who's controlling each play.
Thank you, Ian. Can you guys get a little bit better in sync, or are you happy where you're at?
It's going well. It's going well. We just need a goal, and everything changes.
Miller's, so he's a cool cat. It's going well. It's going well. We just need a goal, and it will come. Love it. By the way, O Canada is a beautiful national anthem, by the way. Do you guys score a goal in the World Cup tomorrow or not?
One against Croatia and one against Morocco.
Man, this man played every minute of every game. Oh my God, sorry guys. Team Fray is walking a tightrope here, I'm telling you.
Almost at the end of this first half, still scoreless. That's a massive boost for Team Fray, who again have the 5-3 aggregate lead. I told you guys at the top, the key is when you mix and match in the 1v1s, keeping it close, because that's always, the last couple of years that we've done this now in the 4th edition of the Copa De La Familia, it's always been the team who's pro, in this case Kamal, don't mean to put you on blast, loses by a couple of goals to our pro FIFA players. That's always been the side that has struggled in the end. Ian did a good job of keeping it 1-1 in his.
A little banter going on here.
Yeah, Kamal's getting a little salty.
Oh, Kamal's salty. Well, I get it a little bit. You're right. The trash talking's all right. Ooh. I love it. It's very silent, total focus. And I'm telling you, Ian Frey just shaking his teammates' hand, 0-0 at the half. They're very happy. Now, you guys going for it?
Definitely.
Tell the audience, what does it mean going for it definitely?
2 strikers. We're going from 1 striker to 2 strikers, trying to get a goal.
Interesting. Do teams not play with a back 3? Like a 3-4-3 right now would really create a problem for these guys.
Oh, the coach hat is on. TR's coaching hat is on. He's trying to offer his advice now.
Are they playing with, how do they play? 4-4-2? You guys, what system are you playing?
4-2-3-1.
Correct. I would 2 center backs. I push 2 extra guys in midfield. Play 2v1 over there. I play with a high 9, a 10 underneath, a 7, and 11. I play with the front 4 and press. You got to take risk right now. Play 1v1 in the back.
We're getting there.
Oh, lovely, mate. I'm a little surprised you play Campana. If you go on the counter, don't you want a little bit more speed?
Campana's fast. We like.
Oh, okay. All right. Leo, Ian loves you.
This might be the first ever 0-0 game. Oh!
Woo! Yeah, oh yeah. All right.
Who's taking it? Is it
Ian Fray.
Hugo or Kamal? Kamal's taking it.
Oh, Kamal.
There
hey,
it is.
There we go.
Just like he does himself, blasted right down the middle. You should have known. You seen him take that penalty himself for Canada and for Inter Miami.
Game on, baby. One more for Team Miller, which will be then, after 3 games, 5-5 on aggregate. Both on 3 points. A goal, obviously, for Frey. This will be interesting to see, because Ian Frey is a very confident guy, but I think tactically right now is not sure what to do. Do you go for a goal, or do you just sit on this lead and you win the cup if you lose 1-0?
5-4 aggregate right now. Need Kamal Miller's side with Hugo LaBarca to get that goal and equalize at 5.
Anything changes right now, Hugo?
I don't think so. We're doing great.
Come on.
Nothing to do on.
Ian Frey's the most serious look I've seen on your face.
Oh, chance to tie right here.
I don't know. I'm kind of nervous.
Oh.
Huge. So 58 minutes. Any real changes now for you guys?
No, we're playing good. We had a mistake in defense. It was me. But if we keep playing like we were playing, we should be good.
All right. Both teams very confident that they can get something out of this game, be it a second goal or first goal for Ian Frey, or
Corner.
second for Miller.
Deflection corner. Yep, there it is.
What's the percentage of goals being scored of set pieces in this game?
Not high at all.
Not high at all, okay. So why wouldn't you go for a short corner and play possession to go there instead of just putting it in the mixer and not scoring?
If anybody needs to know why TR was such a successful coach, he's watched this game for maybe a half an hour after not having any knowledge of it before today, and he's already got it figured out. So that's why this man has won an MLS Cup and done all he's done.
Thank you, Joe.
We got to the third game of this, and you're already giving your own advice for a game that you didn't know existed or how it worked until about an hour ago.
All right, let's see if these people know this, because we're clearly a club with Leo Messi. When did Leo Messi made his first appearance for the Argentinian youth national team? What year? What game? What potential cup? Anybody?
I'm going to give you guys a hint. For TR to phrase it that way, he was involved in the game in some capacity.
And we beat Argentina 1-0 in the Under-20 World Cup in 2005. Messi didn't start that game, but we beat Argentina 1-0. They ended up winning the tournament, by the way, and we lost in a round of 16 against Italy. And that was the first time Leo Messi entered the game on a youth level for Argentina, and then shortly, big goal. Big goal.
Now what changes? Now what changes? Back to a 2-goal aggregate lead, but not much time remaining.
And it's Ian's best. Oh my God, Robbie Robinson. Big goal here at 1-1. Total trust in Robbie here.
Of course, that's why I put him in.
Love it. Oh, you didn't start him?
Did he start him?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Kamal. You need 2 goals desperado now. Where's Jonathan Osorio if you need him?
Hey, down but not out. Don't forget.
No, they're still in this. 15 minutes to play. And we all know now.
FC Dallas, FC Cincinnati, those 2 games ring a bell. 2-goal deficit don't mean nothing. And again, it's 1-1 in this game if anybody's just joining us. But on the aggregate right now, it is 6-4 in favor of Team Fray here in our third and final game. So down 2 goals despite what the score says in your upper left. They need 2. Offside it would have been. One more from Team Fray would be the dagger. This would be it.
It started with a great tackle in the middle third and then advancing as well. You got the cultivated left foot. And I'm telling you, set pieces right now, does the clock stop, guys, on set pieces, or does it run? It slows down, okay. So set pieces, corners, throw-ins will all favor the team, obviously, that's leading. So it's basically killing the... Ian Frey, is it about killing the clock right now, basically?
We're going to play smart, shield the ball in the corner, stuff like that.
Love it.
No, we just have to play our game, man. We have been playing really good.
Ian Frey can taste victory, you can tell. As he referred to Kamal Miller, a little salty. Kamal? True, it is what it is. Some hard tackles right now. I mean, all thirds of the field.
I haven't really seen the cards come out of the pocket, though, ever since that opening match red card.
Right.
Took he in 15 minutes to get Busquets tossed.
And right now, we need a miracle, no doubt, for Kamal Miller's team. Down 2 goals, although it's a draw 1-1, but in the aggregate and goal differential, it's now 7.
We got 6-4 right now, if my math is right. It might not be, but I think it is.
Yep.
1-1-4-1. 1-1. No, sorry, 1-1-4-2 and 1-1. Oh, that's it. That'll do it.
Leo Campana with a huge goal to pretty much put this out of out of reach for a great effort, though, by Team Miller during this tournament. A draw, a loss, and again, right now, in a tough position, down 2-1 against a team that is really ruled.
And the final whistle blew. Or no, we pause it? No, that was it. Final whistle blew, and that's it. We get the victory for Team Fray in the 2023 Copa De La Familia, playing with Ricardo Gutierrez.
Congrats, guys. Well done.
7-4
How do you feel right
on
now?
aggregate.
Great, just seeing Kamal's face right now. It's just
Kamal Miller, how you doing?
Great, doing great.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's tough, believe me. Been there, done that.
See,
And let's go with the winners.
Well, when we do this next year again, we need Hugo back because sometimes it's fallen short. That motivates you the most. Hugo came in third last year. Hugo came in third this year. Gets to this year, loses again. Hugo, come back, man. We need you. We need you to come away as the champion one year. You've been here loyal every single year in this tournament. We need you back. We need you holding that trophy.
Yeah, and in this 4th annual Copa de la Familia, we have the winners here, which is Team Fray and his partner, who was really helpful in his whole endeavor as well, obviously, Hugo.
It's Ricardo.
It's Ricardo.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Give me a little bit of sense of the 1v1 and eventually, obviously, finishing this in a 2v2 versus Team Miller tactics and how well you meshed with your teammate that you've never played for.
Yeah, Ian was able to get the results on the first game. Then I was able to win the second. And in the third one, we just have to be confident in us and just know our style of play. And keep
Very, very interesting. He talks about confidence. Frey exudes confidence. Happy with this performance of yourself and your teammate, Ricardo?
I said we did what we were gonna do, win.
Absolutely simple as that. And let's present this beautiful Copa de la Familia Trophy 2023 to the winners. Team Fray, congratulations, guys. Enjoy. And I'm sure these guys will be back next year to retain the title. Well done.
Now, well done, everybody, and thank you all for tuning in here, whether it was on Twitter, on Twitch, or on YouTube for the 4th annual Copa de la Familia. Again, the premier esports competition of Inter Miami. In the books now, Team Fray with the victory again. Thank you all for tuning in, and come back next year for edition number 5 of the Copa de la Familia.